Yo, what's good with it, y'all? We back with another one, NBA Quick Hits Volume 53. Y'all know what time it is. Let's get to it. What's good with it, y'all? What's good with it, man? Y'all already know what time it is. NBA Quick Hits Volume 53, NBA Prediction Series, man. Before we get into anything, y'all already know what to do. Hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. So first game up, man, we got the Minnesota Timberwolves versus the Pistons. Wolves are the 12, what is it, minus 12 in this particular matchup. Who do we have on this one? I think I got the Wolves winning this and the Wolves covering that spread quite easy. No disrespect or slight to the Pistons, but they're completely outgunned and outmatched in every facet of this one. Only hope is that the Wolves play down to their competition and come in there playing around and give the Pistons an opportunity to win it, man. Outside of that, I don't have the Pistons winning this one at all. Next game up, man, Magic versus the Hawks. Hawks are a -4 favorite in this one, but I'm taking the Magic at +4 to win this game outright as well. So, hell of a matchup. Can't wait to see how it plays out. Cole Anthony going head to head with Trey Young. But again, man, when this Magic team is healthy, they got the roster to be able to compete against anybody and knock them off as well. So we're going to have to wait and see what the Hawks have in store for them. But I got the Magic winning that one +4, man. Next game up, Spurs versus the Celtics. Celtics are a -16 favorite in this. Hell of a, that's a big spread difference, man. Obviously, that puts the Spurs at +16. Who am I picking for this one? I mean, it should be very obvious. I got the Celtics winning this one. I think they'll cover that 16-point spread quite easy. The only thing I can see is, again, the same situation with the Wolves. If they come in there playing around with this team and breathe breathe life into this team, and they find themselves in a dogfight. Otherwise, I think they should be able to cover that spread as well. Next game up after that, we got the Rockets versus the Knicks. Knicks are a -6.5 favorite in this one, and I believe they'll be able to cover that. And I'm also picking the Knicks to win this game as well. They're playing excellent basketball again with the acquisition of OG Anunoby. It's showing its dividends, man. Again, like I said, he's definitely one of those players that hangs his hat on the defensive end. He can also give you a few buckets on the offensive end as well. So the Knicks are definitely loving that, and you can see it resulting in wins for them. You know what I mean? Next game up, Bucks versus the Cavs. Bucks are -4 favorite in this one. I have the Bucks winning this game as well and covering that spread. Only way I can see it is if the Cavs come out red hot and they don't let up, man. They just have one of those type of games where it's just they put on an onslaught. They playing at the Q, so it's definitely possible. But I got the Bucks winning that one, man, -4 and covering that spread for that. Next game up, man, we got the Heat versus the Raptors. Heat are a -3.5 favorite. Raptors at +3.5. Who am I picking for this one? I'm going with the Raptors at +3.5. I got them winning outright, and they should be. If they don't win, I got them covering the spread as well. But either way, I got the Raptors winning that one, man. Um, excuse me, y'all. Obviously, we all know that the Raptors just made a big, big move and moving on from Siakam. But I did call that in the previous video. Make sure y'all go check that out as well. Had to plug myself real quick. um, Next game up after that, man, Hornets versus the Pelicans. Pelicans are a -12 favorite in this one. I believe they should be able to cover this spread, and I also have them winning this game as well at the Smoothie King Arena. I I expect them to go in there and put on, man, and walk away with the dub on this one, but they definitely should be able to cover that spread, man. Next game after that, Mavericks versus the Lakers. This might be surprising to some, but my Lakers are a -4 favorite, and I'm rocking out with my Lakers to cover that spread and to win this game as well. So, going with that one. Next game after that, Warriors versus the Jazz. Jazz are a -3.5 favorite, which means the Warriors are at +3.5. Who do I have for this one? I'm taking the Warriors at +3.5, man. I think again they going through a situation where it's going to be a change coming at some point, whether it be a coaching change or a staffing change or a roster change. There's going to be a trade that's going to happen before the trade deadline. I don't think this team is going to hold fast and stay as it is. But y'all keep an eye out, man. I'm gonna drop a video on that as well for some changes to come. So y'all keep an eye out for that. But I got the Warriors at taking it at +3.5. Next game up after that, Nets versus the Blazers. Nets are a -6.5 favorite. Blazers are +6.5. Who am I taking with this one? I'm gonna take the Blazers at +6.5, man. Playing at home make it extremely tough. Like I said, DeAndre Ayton, Anthony Simon, Jeremy Grant, Brogdon, they have a roster. It's just a matter of them putting it together, and I think they'll be able to do that against this Nets team. A quick recap before I get up out of here, man. I got the Wolves beating the Pistons, taking the Wolves at -12 as the favorite. They should be able to cover that. Magic versus the Hawks. I got the Magic at +14 or +4. Sorry, not 14, 4. Next game, Spurs versus Celtics. I got the Celtics at -16 as a favorite. Rockets versus the Knicks. I got the Knicks at -6.5 as a favorite. Next game after that, Bucks versus the Cavs. I got the Bucks at -4 as the favorite for that. Heat versus the Raptors. I got the Raptors +3.5. Um, yeah, excuse me, man. Hornets versus the Pelicans. I got the Pelicans at -12 favorite. Mavs versus the Lakers. I got my Lakers at -4 favorite. Warriors versus the Jazz. +3.5. I'm going with the Warriors on that one. Then Nets versus Blazers, man, +6.5. Going with the Blazers to win that, man. But that's all I got for y'all. I appreciate you stopping through. Make sure you hit that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know who you had winning these games, and I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of y'all. And if you wish to support the channel, that information is in the description of the video. Also, if you want to leave a super thanks, if you don't know what that is, hit the like button. Look for icons over for where the like button is. You'll see where it says thanks. Follow the instructions. You can support the channel that way, man. Again, I appreciate you coming through, and I'll be back with y'all in another one.